Imagine having to watch someone who's about to break your 38-year-old record live. Well, you won't believe what Kareem just did when LeBron's about to break his impeccable scoring record. He's certainly not thrilled. He doesn't want to be there. What about KD's reaction when Kyrie just decided to blow up the entire Nets court and ask for a trade? These are just some of the many hilarious and epic reactions from NBA players all around the league. Whether it's the bench going wild for crazy dunks, or even players' reactions when their teammates get dunked on, players' reactions when they just got traded in the middle of the game, or NBA superstars chirping at each other and brawling. Not just on the hardwood, but off court as well. We've got you covered. As a spoiler, we even have players trying to square up with their coaches and want to get them fired. What up with that? Stay until the end of this video for Kareem's full reaction to LeBron James being the all-time greatest scorer. After the new year, the NBA went crazy with shocking trades left and right, records being broken, and Chris Paul sleeping with Kim Kardashian? What? That's right, and if you think the madness ends there, think again, because this player just cannot believe he just got teamed up with a player who slept with his mom. Damn! Imagine sharing a locker room with someone who sneakily sleeps with your mom. These are the NBA players' most epic reactions. The bench in the NBA always has the craziest reactions. It's important to see your teammates hyping you up, especially when you are the legendary Lance Stephenson, who crossed Jeff Green so badly he needed to bust out the guitar. Well, to be fair to Jeff Green, Lance just stepped on him, but who cares? It's hype seeing Lance Stephenson with a nasty ankle breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your kids to sleep.
How about we go to Brooklyn when D'Angelo Russell was the man? D'Lo was a beast in Brooklyn, proving to anyone he has ice in his veins. And this one time he hit a three, he made the whole Brooklyn bench dance like crazy. D'Angelo in Brooklyn was a menace. Speaking of making threes, the game has transcended so much that even a 7'6" guy can casually make a three. I'm talking about the time that Taco Fall banked in a three-pointer as the Celtic bench went nuts. Even the announcers cannot believe it. At least Taco Fall has the confidence to put one up compared to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a phenomenal player, don't get me wrong, and he sure does have a future in MMA as he tapped out Karl Anthony Towns during a scuffle against Joel Embiid. As messy as big fights go, I'm going to show you the craziest brawl in basketball history. We'll travel just a bit overseas to the Philippines for the FIBA World Cup qualifiers, Australia versus Philippines. Anyone remember Thon Maker? Well, the fight got so out of hand that Thon Maker was throwing high kicks at everyone. Imagine a 7-footer sprinting towards you with a high kick. That guy might make a fortune playing kickboxing. Thon Maker with those vicious high kicks. You don't want to get caught with that. Going back in the league, from wild brawls to insane dunks that even the opposing bench can't help themselves but to react. Talking about that one time when Larry Nance Jr. just went sky high for a dunk, even the Nets bench was impressed. What? He dunked on Brook Lopez so badly that the entire arena suddenly knew the name Larry Nance Jr. Way to put him on a poster. If it were just dunks we were talking about, nothing can beat this newly crowned Philly legend, the high school phenom, Mac McClung. Mac put on a spectacular show in the All-Star Weekend dunk contest that left all the NBA stars in that arena in shock. Giannis, D-Wade, and even Shaq couldn't believe what they were seeing.
What I tell you? What I tell you?
As soon as he whipped out that 540 dunk, it is over. An instant legend overnight. How about we stroll down memory lane and pull up the true GOAT of dunk contests? Vinsanity, Vince Carter. In the 2000 NBA dunk contest, Vince Carter whipped out the greatest dunk in dunk contest history in his very first dunk. The crowd wasn't ready for it, and they were all stunned. Well, NBA reactions are mostly hyped, but this one's a little different, as Zion Williamson was caught snoozing in the middle of a game. And you know what's more hilarious? It's a close game too, and Zion was just at the bench fighting his hardest not to sleep. A lot of things can happen on the bench, but sometimes it can get a little awkward, especially when you catch your teammate farting in the middle of a game. If you think that's bad, think again. Boston Celtics forward Grant Williams let out some gas on the face of his then teammate Kemba Walker. A lot of things can go on in an NBA game, all the unimaginable things, just like what happened in the 2018 through 2019 NBA season when Harrison Barnes got traded in the middle of the game. It's definitely a business out there, a cold, cold game. Imagine getting traded in the middle of a close game. Trades are one of the most anticipated news stories all around the league, especially if it involves superstars like Kyrie Irving, who recently demanded a trade and got shipped to the Mavs to join Luka, leaving his partner Kevin Durant. But KD also jumped off the ship as soon as Kyrie left, and in his press conference as a new member of the Phoenix Suns, this was his reaction to that Kyrie Irving trade.
Yeah, I was upset that we couldn't finish. I thought we would have some good momentum. We were building our chemistry.
When you get traded, it's hard to find that chemistry right away, and team chemistry is vital for a team to win a championship. So when you see a player trying to square off against his coaching staff, you already know something really bad is going on. Like this one time Marcus Morris was so angry at his then head coach, Jeff Hornacek. As a GM, you don't want to see those things happening on the court. In the NBA, you never know what you're going to get. Crazy stuff can happen anytime, just like this insane ending in the Celtics-Sixers game that made the crowd go nuts. Imagine hitting a full court shot at the buzzer, but it won't count. Damn, that's brutal. What if someone told you that a DoorDash driver just hit the greatest three-pointer of his life? That's right, in November 2022, Matt Ryan just hit a game-tying three-pointer that made all the Lakers fans run wild. The Lakers really needed that win because LeBron's playoff hopes might be in jeopardy this year. Speaking of LeBron James, the King has had his fair share of hilarious reactions in his 20-year career, including this one time when Alex Caruso rose up with an insane putback dunk. That Caruso dunk was so crazy that LeBron didn't even want to believe his eyes. Well, LeBron doesn't want to believe this next one either, as he has a reaction that went viral after this non-call against the Boston Celtics.
Furious, they thought he was fouled. Excuse me.
To add salt to the wound, after the game, the NBA stated that Jason Tatum indeed fouled LeBron James on what could have been a game-winning layup.
The last 2 minutes of overtime, it was a blur. I don't really know what happened.
LeBron's reaction went viral real quick. I'm talking real quick. In talking about being viral, you surely heard that LeBron has now surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the all-time scoring leader. LeBron broke the record playing against the Thunder while Kareem was in the building, watching LeBron shatter his record. Kareem's reaction? Well, he seemed to not be amused. Alright, of course Kareem congratulated Bron on breaking what seemed to be an impeccable record. But despite Kareem congratulating the new scoring king, we all know it can't be a fun experience watching your own 38-year-old record getting shattered like that. Who loves being in second place, right? Alright, so what would you feel if you were Kareem? Leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss exciting videos just like this one.